Hello and welcome to the next episode of Banner Saga 2 with me, Windslayer. In the last episode we won a little fight and we didn't lose anyone, which I was happy about. Hakon works his way through the frantic clansmen on his way to you. You made some tough calls on that river. If those ships had been loaded down with more people, no telling how many would have lost. Thanks, too bad the landing was so rough. Hakon squints into the distance. Their next attack is coming, and this time they'll come in force. Any chance of fighting through them? No, not even before the losses we just took. The best we can do is become a wall, and they will get tired of punching. Juna and Ivan approach. There may be a way out of this situation. A gamble, to be sure, but we believe it's our only chance. Gods, it's bad when a Valka's option is the only option. Worse than that, I can't promise everyone will make it. Juno gives Ivan a look. So what's your idea? Ivan sighs. Without Juno's help, I think I can get us across the chasm. Or with Juno's help, I think I can get us across the chasm, but it won't be easy. Chasm? Yeah. For me or the caravan. I need to help Ivan and calm these people so they are ready to march when he is ready. You need to keep this area clear of dredge at all costs. If the sound of war horns cut her off and everyone turns, the dredge assault begins. Let Hakon, you know what to do. Yes, we do. Looks like the force you trained is roughly the size of the enemies. This could go either way, but a victory here will protect most of your clansmen. Juno and Ivan move to the cliff's edge. Hakon surveyed the battlefield. Some supply barrels could make a few barricades for defense, otherwise it'll be a straightforward assault. I don't know how much you sacrifice when you make some barricades. This is a new feature, so men and Vral begin moving barrels full of food and gear ahead of the fighters, but they look your way for confirmation. You realize these supplies will be ruined in the fight. We didn't lose anyone, so let's do it. The barrels are barely rolled into place before the fighting begins. I wonder how much we're gonna lose in terms of stuff. Hold on a minute. Somebody from that last battle is gone. Who'd we lose? Ivan. Ivan's no longer here. Okay, that makes sense. Aleo could really help out my archers. I could play around with him, supporting and doing armor break with these other guys. I think Nid needs some proper armor break. Either that or I bring Oddleaf along and I rank her up a bit. 3 archers does seem like a bit much, but I did just spend a bunch of stuff on supplies so that these guys can hold a line. Ivor, Eagle, Hakon. I could make Ivor better with a level up. 1 more point of armor and attack. But he's our armor breaker. We've kind of put him on armor breaking. Still, the longer he's around, the better. It's only 7 to promote her. Nine this time. Now Now what do I want? Avoid armor attacks. Put her so she has a little bit more armor. Let's make it so that she can hunker down a bit. Because people do try to take armor off of these guys first, right? And again, 15% chance to just dodge an attack is pretty nice. Could come in very nice. Might be good to just give her a little bit more of this. Let's give her a nice rank 5 item. There's a chance she can really crit if I put that thing on her. She can knock back with this. Increases her strength a little bit. So does Alette's thing. Alette's armband is pretty good. Which archer can do the most armor break? Is it Oddleaf right now? I might put Oddleaf in, might give this to Oddleaf and give something else to Ivor. And move her up in the rotation. Alright, Ivor, what's still available for you? Armor per turn. Yeah, that sounds pretty good for him, especially since we don't have that guy, what's his face, to help out. We're gonna open up with Oddleaf and then follow up with Alette, I think, hopefully. Unless the enemy has some really crazy position on us. And then Nid will snipe from the back row with her 12 attack. I haven't used Oddleaf in a while. She had a lot of kills to her name, so I guess it's time to add to that number. Eagle kind of needs a bit more, but that's not his role in our fight. We need to get Ivor and Hakon into good positions, I think. Hakon. Or not Hakon, just hold them off. Oh wow, look at these. They can't go through the barrels, so they have to beat them up. There's some little ones down here. Don't want that slinger to attack my units right away. Killing the slinger pretty early on would be really, really nice. but I don't think that's gonna happen. Slinger goes after Hakon. What is your range like on this thing? Doesn't really tell me their range, does it? Well, we have to get armor break here. It's just a question of which one I want to do it on first. It's a pretty strong opener. He's gonna move before Alette's next turn, so putting her on Overwatch up here might be a decent move. Kinda wanna get that Slinger before he attacks anyone else. So I'll go here to make sure he doesn't go after Oddleaf. Overwatch. Got him. I'm just gonna rest here for a minute because they can't get to any of my heroes as far as I can tell. Unless they go for barricades, which they haven't been doing. They just seem to like ignore them. Hakon can't move there. I should maybe thought about bringing Ivor a little bit further back. So Oddleaf and Alette are slightly in danger there. Where's he go? After Alette goes. So my archers have some moves, and I could probably use that to attack this guy. Either absorb a bunch of attacks or do a little bit of damage here. 3 points. It's not a whole bunch, is it? You had to kill this one off, please. Ooh, what's this? You got reinforcements? Nice. It's practically useless now. Oh, we got another Slinger. I didn't see him earlier. I think if I do this, Hakon and Ivor are going to be able to move forward. For this guy. Destroys Oddleaf. No, what did I do? Oddleaf. Put down a rain of arrows right here. He's gonna come forward and try and attack you. Where do I want to stop him? Do I want to stop him here? Or a little bit further out? 3 times plus 1 strength damage. Let's try that out. See if that works. Ivan's spell working. Do we not need to fight these guys? Do we actually just need to survive long enough? He's going kinda soon. I'll be able to do a decent amount of damage to a let. If I run next to Eagle, he gets another point of defense, right? You just keep getting more and more little dudes on the map, huh? Oh, what? He didn't walk into my rain of arrows. He's after Hakon. You can move in there and attack him. So let's get some armor break on this dude. Do you have Tempest unlocked? I think you do. Clockwise means those two. Alright. He's going next. He can apparently get to Eagle. Chip away at his armor as much as I can, and she can actually get in there and hurt him a fair bit. He's gonna come in and do some armor damage, and then this guy's gonna try and hurt what's his face? Eagle. Alette's gonna get to go before him though, so he can weaken him a tiny bit. Go a long way. Dredge gonna keep on pouring on in. So we have targets here. That's not good for Eagle. Wait, what? Oh, I thought it was only supposed to hurt allies, or enemies, not allies. Really? If I'd known that, I wouldn't have put a hack on there. That's a pretty terrible move, considering. shot. And it just wasted his turn, giving Alette a free go here. Alright, Alette, who are we gonna attack? He's next, followed by that one. Overwatch might be a decent move here. I'm not sure if that slinger needs to move towards you to get at you. But you can't get at it, so I think it might. What do you think, Eagle? Should we retreat a little bit here? He's gonna try and summon more. More for me to kill. More dredge. Yeah, if Alette stayed forward, that would have probably been deflected. He goes after Nid, so Nid should be able to come in there and do some damage if I weaken him enough. A Sundering Strike is probably best though. Drop Ivan. Is that a path? Are we done with the battle? If we can clear away the dredge, we can proceed. So I'm not supposed to run away. I'm supposed to try and kill them, huh? Could jump in here and get some points off of adjacency. If I attack that guy, I'll pour over onto the other ones. Or I can retreat and hide behind Alette. Or keep Alette safe. I think we'll keep Alette safe. Ability. Stonewall. I should keep him safe, I think. Yeah, I thought Alette might be in danger of that kind of stuff. Around them. Oh, I thought it would. So he's gonna go and attack Oddleaf if I keep her there. Let's bring Oddleaf over here then and have her attack the big dude. This guy can attack her from there. He's next. I want to try and weaken him, but he's going to attack, what's his face? Waste his turn. I'm going to pour a bunch of points into this to try and weaken everybody that's adjacent to him, because I'll pour over here and here and here, right? Yeah. Tack on. Sorry, buddy. He's coming after Eagle, so he's going to summon one more guy for us to deal with. Let's hit this guy as hard as we can and then just transfer down the line, right? Oh, it's only that kind of adjacency. I see. This, however, will transfer down the line again. Affect those slingers. This guy's basically dead because archers get bonuses to anybody with low armor. Are they actually attacking the barriers now? Interesting. Eagle, you can't get in there. You don't have the linkage to run to that one. Oh, but you do have that special ability. It reaches 3 tiles. I thought it reached 3 tiles. I guess it does not. I don't see where the dredge spawned. Oh, over here, next to old Oddleaf. You gonna go attack my Oddleaf? And Oddleaf has to retaliate. Alright, who can I attack here? That would make sense. He's pretty much useless. Sorry, Oddleaf. I didn't think that guy would spawn right there. I guess it's good you've got armor damage, because now you can really weaken him, because he can't do that much. That was actually pretty weak. Where's he gonna throw those things? Never see. So there's one there and one there. He's going after Eagle. Could thread the needle on these guys. Go there and then thread the needle, then I'd get quite a few of them, but I don't want to put her in danger. I'd rather do this here, I think, and have Eagle attack that one. Attack this one. Oh, another one. Do I want to kill the one with 5 attack, or do I want to make it easier for him to help out with Oddleaf and these guys? throw down those things as well. So many traps. He's got 11 attack, which makes him kind of a threat. That one came behind enemy lines. Hey, Dagmar. Thanks for coming by. I'm glad you could turn on your computer for the stream here. Sounds like you were kind of busy this morning, huh? Feel weird calling you by your screen name. Dragomir. What do you think? Should I be doing that for you? You're next, followed by this guy, followed by this guy. Nid's gonna be able to kill that one off before he becomes a problem. He's not in the rotation, so just take him out. Let's have Hack on take out this one. Since he just moved. Really doesn't make a big difference. I got the renown there too. Thought I wouldn't. At least I wasn't sure. Don't kill this one, and Nid should be able to get him first. Tempted to go in here and use his special ability on these guys, but he'll suffer a bit of strength damage. Let's use it this way. Let's use his thing to get there. That was fun. That's a new ability for him. He really has a lot of options, Eagle. I think he's one of the best units in the game for that reason. It's weird, when I click to attack, it no longer counts as a puncture for some reason. Whatever. You can kill him like that. That's cool. So that guy's got a little bit more attack than I would like. Same with him. Vlad's gonna get to shoot him before he gets to do anything, so I can kill a guy. Good job, Oddleaf. You and Ekel needed some kills. It's a good battle. Oh, I want Hakon to get the kill here. I want Eagle to get the kill. Yeah, good job, Eagle. You got 2 renown for that one too. Oh, I'm back down to 2 viewers. Wonder what that's all about. I'm pretty sure I got 3 right now, but that's okay, I guess. I'll update soon. There, yeah, I got 3. It just says was showing 2 for some reason. Juno walks into the floating land, cradling a kid goat in one arm. She looks strained, but beckons to the families to follow. You shout for everyone to start moving, but the fighters and clansmen alike remain motionless. Large chunks of earth bobbling in midair like ships at sea has everyone unsettled. We gotta do this. Finally, Ivor takes the reins of a yacht loaded with a supply cart and walks onto the first floating stone. It supports a load without issue. We go this way or the dredge kill us all. His words are punctuated by slinger stones thudding into the ground only feet away. Men pick up their children and start running. The caravan animals squawk and bleat in the frenzy. Varl push through the crowds while others fight to follow in their wake. The frightened mob tramples a few and knocks a couple more off the ledge before everyone is strangely pacified. Even you feel a sense of calm settle your nerves. Oh, we lost 5 clansmen. They're knocked off the ledge or trampled. But to be honest, that probably was better than how could it gone? Don't know if you're watching this, Dagmar, but that might be something we include in the trailer. This whole waterfall situation with floating rocks is pretty cool. The wounded and elderly struggle to make it onto the floating rocks while the fear of the bridge paralyzes the legs of others. The dredge give chase, crossing onto the bridge without hesitation. Let's dispatch them with our arrows, like a badass. 3 dredge grunts fall back, and as your arrows pass through them, their armor splinters, wounding others around them. A few more lined up shots, and the dredge slow their pursuit. The last of your clansmen make it onto the bridge, moving past you. Only dredge are left in your caravan's wake. Nice. You watch the floating stones nearest the land tremble and drop back into the chasm, taking all standing there with them. The sight is terrifying, but you turn and urge others to keep moving forward. Wait, did we lose some people? That's so cool. I just love watching it. Ivan is growing visibly weaker. Meanwhile, many in the caravan are stunned by witnessing family members fall to their death. Yeah, the effect is spreading. We're gonna rip a weeping man away from the falling edge, I think. We're compassionate, yet cool. Oh, he's crying about his fallen wife. You grab a man by the tunic who's reaching out to his fallen wife, violently jerking him off a crumbling rock. Keep going, you shout at him. Morale improved. Your action and authority seems to jar others from their hopelessness, and the caravan begins moving steadily again. See, Myelit, she's cool. She's not totally incompassionate. She's not totally compassionate. She's a little bit in between. She'll use the bow and arrow when she needs to, but she's a good leader. I think my favorite part about Alette is how she reminds me of Oddleaf, but Oddleaf is kind of like an older, jaded lady who doesn't think the world can accept her as a leader, whereas Alette, she's just too young to know that people are going to give her a hard time, or, you know, to have been jaded by those hard times, so she's willing to give it a shot, and I think in this circumstance, she proves herself, and people are willing to follow the most competent leaders. Anyways, it looks like bulwarks here. The stones behind the caravan are falling faster than the rising ones in front. The rear clansmen are pushing forward in a panic. Bulwark shouts, "Knock some of those people over the edge before we all go down." People gasp and flee from him. We're carrying too much, says Ivor. We've got to get rid of something before the menders drop us to the depths. You look around and see only people, food, and the massive cart the ravens are hauling. Only two options are options. He's not gonna throw the cart. It's gonna be like money, but he doesn't want to get rid of it, so we're gonna dump more food. The one closest to the supplies looks at you bewildered. We don't need food if we don't make it across. Slowly, a couple of the carts are unhinged and shoved over the edge. Ein is relieved almost instant. The bridge extends. Ivan's relief is almost instant. The bridge extends, giving everyone more room and time to move. Yeah, that wasn't great, losing supplies like that, but it's better than losing people. Ivan's scream chills you as it echoes off the cliff a mere 100 yards away. Again, the bridge shakes but stays together. When Juno looks at you, her lips are trembling. "This is killing him," she says, "and I won't let that happen." Her tone is dark and cold. What's the alternative? She says nothing but looks towards the rear of the caravan. Governor Ruga and many of the from Borsgard are there. You told me the clansmen are important. Ivan must try. It could kill him. The food. We'll get rid of the rest of it. All of our food? We can't get rid of all of our food. I dropped the rear of our caravan. Ruga. Getting rid of the food. Not gonna. Alette wouldn't. Thank you. We'll replace them at Ormsalder, she says, Juno, before returning to Ivan's side. The supplies are dumped and the caravan moves forward. Please tell me I get renown. That was so intense. That was really fun. I enjoyed that a lot. Klansmen are important, you know. Everybody's like, at least it's not held up by magic.
It's hard to believe we made it across that chasm. Now we find what's left of Ormsdalr. Once a great trade town at the fork of the Ormsau River. How many lives must have been lost here?
From the massive Vrall to the youngest human children, everyone is sapped from crossing the chasm. That sneeze. Tents are loosely strung up and gear is thrown on the ground. As everyone falls asleep, you manage to post a few guards out of habit before sinking down against a crate, wrapping your cloak around you and closing your eyes. You know, I have to check really quickly how close we are to the hour, because I don't think I set a timer. Wonderful. That's just great. I got like 15 minutes left here. Your chest aches as if from a wasp sting. Feeling around you for the cause of it, you look down between your leathery gray fingers, running over a red stone breastplate. Gasping, you open your eyes to find your cloak still wrapped around you, no stone armor underneath. The caravan is still asleep, snoring more prevalent than usual. You're able to drift off for a bit more rest before facing the task of a new day. Is that Bellower waking up? Does he know he's not dead now? He would. Morale declined. What? There are ruins we can rest. Heroes we can attend to. I guess they were hoping there was a village here and we don't have one to look at. I wonder if we rest here if anything happens. Like, none of my heroes fell in that battle, so I don't really see the need to rest. But if there's an event here, I don't want to miss it. Yeah, it's very well likely the case, actually. That was quite a battle. I got lots of renown that I could spend on people. People that might disappear from the caravan soon, so let's just remember to use it before the next fight, and we should be okay. Morale is kinda low. Got 19 days of supplies. Let's just go to these ruins. You make your way across the broken bones of the former trade town, curious as to what's inside this building, which is still somewhat intact. The structure groans as you enter, and you hear yourself whispering, "This isn't worth it." After a quick survey of the room, only two things stand out: a stone with strange etching resting on a broken mantle, and footprints in the dust near a small door in the wall. A gust of wind blows up from the chasm and the whole building creaks. I know you're there. I'm here to help. The small door creaks open and a child looks at you. "Come here," you say. "This place isn't safe." The child seems to trust you and tiptoes towards you. Others begin filling out, carefully choosing their steps. Each person is carrying a bag of food. As you're leaving the precarious structure, the small child runs back in and grabs the stone off the mantle, handing it to you with a smile. "Aww, we did the right thing. We got some clansmen and some food." That's cool. That's how you play Banner Saga. I'm doing this all without looking this up. This is just me role-playing. Ivor stands stoically by Ivan's pallet, watching the unconscious Mender breathing. It took a lot out of him. I never want him to do something like that again. I'll let you tell that to the man who can pull lightning from the sky and lift rocks to form bridges. Impressive as his strength may be, you notice how the use of his power taxed the Mender. He looks older. "Where's Juno?" I figured she'd be by Ivan's side. Just as Ivor shrugs, Oddleaf abruptly enters the room. "Good, you're here. It's the Ravens. They're trying to leave, and some of our people want to go with them." "What? Why?" "We nearly went over a waterfall in ships and lost a lot of people following some Valka across floating rocks. I'm not saying any of that is your fault, but people are scared. If they're made up their minds to go, they'll leave whenever you're not looking. And the Ravens have been hoarding supplies this whole time, and they're trying to take off with them. Juno and Hakon are trying to talk sense to Bulwark, but it's desperate." As you make your way towards the door, you turn and look at Ivor. Go. The people should see you handling something like this without me around.
Now stand down, or you'll be missing more than your horns. Stand down, you son of a dog!
Just gonna double check something very quickly. I can't calm him. His fury. Bolverk lost his mind. Take him down. Facing just 2 dudes here? Your entire party's gonna come out soon, aren't they? What's your skill? Take half damage from attacks. She got shield of stuff back there. Ysira's not dead. Wait, I thought that character died in Banner Saga 1. The clansman chatter as Juno converses with a dazed Bolverk quietly. Hakon grabs your attention. Get ready for a confusing conversation. He motions to Ysera, one of Prince Ludin's bodyguards, who is wiping her pitch-covered hand with a rag on her way over to you. Good timing, witch. How is it you're still alive? Tisk tisk, Hakon. Me being a witch was our secret. I hate to have to poison you. Ah, she's alive! Whoever this person is, she just completely stunned Tuval within moments of each other. I'm Aletful, and thankful you knew to do that. A friend of yours, King Hakon? King? Hakon attempts an enigmatic smile before answering you. Alet, this is Prince Ludin's bodyguard, Ysera. I assume she died when we lost her. Well met. If there's anything I can do. Ysera holds a finger over her lips to silence you, and then winks. You watch as she departs and finds Prince Ludin among the loitering clansmen. Strange, that one. Stranger than Bolverk being as tough as a damn sunder. Heh, should I mention he's a berserker, probably the last of his kind, after Einthoff. The Vrall King laughs at you, at your blank look. Berserkers lose themselves in a fight. They're as strong as cold bears, and just as wild. Hard to say if they're friend or foe in a fight. King Hakon, do you? Enough with the king formalities. I've been Hakon before your Amina was alive, and it worked just fine. Before your Amina? Is that like grandma or something? Sorry, Hakon. Do you mind telling me why 2 of our leaders just tried to kill each other? I wasn't going to let him take our supplies without a fight. Caught him trying to take off with supplies he tucked away. Couldn't let it happen. A cool anger glistens in Hakon's eyes when he looks at Bolverk. I'd like to know if something like this is going on. I don't call council meetings. I saw something happening, and I stepped in to stop it. Vrall stares at you, visibly irritated. He's a Vrall, so this is my call. We'll give him something, but not much. Gotta be tough. I like Hakon, but he can't just run around being all like reckless and stuff. You glared the clansmen and Vrall settled among the ruins of Olmstar and feel the rumbling growl in your chest. Everyone be ready to leave as soon as you start walking north. I won't fall for that stupid fire trick again. Falk ignores your comment. The new members from the other caravan will probably need a beating or two. Think this is stupid of me to challenge Hakon? Not really my place to say. Since when has that stopped you? Shield maiden grins. Well, we could have at least waited to hear their plan first, then decided. Their plan almost took us over a waterfall. The waterfall surprised us all, of course. It'll be nice to be on our own again. We make it to Bindle, get a job, and things get back to normal. We always survive. What about all those dredge? If they make it across the chasm, it'll be war. War's always been good for business. Volka smirks, but her face hardens as Juno approaches. Bulwark, could I have a word with you? Haven't you said enough? What's keeping me from gutting you right here? Job opportunity that only I can offer. Ooh. Volka's eyebrows rise at the sound of work. I'll finish packing. What do you want? I know your ravens need work. Without work, the coin, that banner of yours, it's worthless. He stepped towards her, towering above the tall Volka, though she stands resolute. In Borsgard we had made an arrangement for you to protect this large cart until we were away from the dredge threat. There across the damn chasm, that job is done. Agreed. But the cart you've been hauling has become too troublesome. It needs to be sunk in the deepest waters around. You grunt in disgust. Volka secrets? You wouldn't turn down a mender council's coin? What's in the cart? If you needed to know, I would have told you. Suffice to say, you have a Volka's oath for a great deal of coin once you have sunk that cart. The Blue River northwest of Bindle is my suggestion. If we just leave it in the woods somewhere, I will know, as will the other Volka. Besides, the ravens always finish their job. That repetition means everything to you. You growl, but she's right. Fine, the raven's oath. It'll be done. Juno nods and walks away. Volka watches her leave and returns to your side. Now what? Now we have a job. Ah, I see. The reason I have 2 viewers is probably I got disconnected. I was wondering what was going on there, because I was pretty sure my girlfriend was watching and some others. So maybe I'm back in chat now, and I'm gonna have 3 viewers, because that'd be cool. The scout points into the distance with a smile on his face. Walking in that direction, you begin to hear the strangest bickering between 2 Varl. Now you've done it, Jute, says one of the Varl with a large shield and a spear. Kept on until others heard and came nosing about. The other Varl glances your way, despite politely, and walks towards you while shouldering his axe. Don't mind my brother, Noak. He's a warrior. Noak steps closer and shoves the other Varl with his shield. Jute, the Varl don't have brothers, and it's a warrior. warrior. I feel like Jute's not very smart. That's a great exchange. Volka looks at you with amusement and confusion. None of the other ravens seem to know how to react either. Your next step better be in the other direction. Not the nicest way to say hello, Jute says, extending his hand in greeting. Not hello, you daft fool, Nook says, slapping the Jute's hand and pulling his arm. That crazy-looking one wants us gone. Ute looks genuinely confused. I've never said goodbye before hello, Nook. Most of the ravens are now suppressing chuckles at the absurdity. I'm not sure what you're after, but we're not sharing food. Jute shakes his head. We're not after food. Are we, Nook? No, no. Well, yes and no. Ute agrees. Yes and no. That's right. We'd fight with you. Nook interrupts. For you, he means. Ute looks annoyed. Nook. We'd fight for food, but we'd fight with this lot. Oh my god. Ute, I have to keep you around. You're hilarious. You can join if you shut up. No, I don't want them to shut up. Thank you, Nuke says, but Ute slaps a hand over his brother's mouth. Several mercenaries snort, trying to hold back laughter. The two brawls smile like fools and fall in line. That's gonna be good for morale. Anyways, it's been about an hour since I started this episode, so I'm just gonna go over to my recording software and this episode for YouTube. If you enjoyed this, don't forget to leave a like and to subscribe. I've got links to my social media in the description below. I'll see you around for the next one.